That's a cold open, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, hi.
And we're back.
We're back with a bang. Good morning.
Good morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to...
Shut the fuck up. Sorry.
I'm joined by Aidan. I'm joined by Kieran. And we're here to talk about superheroes, guys. Do we like superheroes?
I do like superheroes.
Yes.
As you can see with my Spider-Man Supreme top, I've come prepared.
Supreme.
Just spin your fucking hat and dance for me. Dance, boy, dance.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, right. We need to fucking lock him. We need to
What the
get energy.
right now?
Please watch the video. Now, every time can you see on the YouTube analytics thing like how long people watch it and when they cut off?
4 seconds.
12 or something. Thanks for watching. Oh, get the views. Yeah, but we've not get sustainability.
Nah.
Nah, to be fair, the analytics have been like decent.
I've had a few people say to me like the videos are too long,
Yeah.
but I'm like, I want longer.
I want a 3-hour cut.
I want that.
Yeah.
We can have an unedited cut of most of the videos because
We'll get cancelled.
these two
Why?
Oh, come on!
these two take the cake.
Yeah.
Actually.
Well, you just cake out. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice
Here it is.
buttery biscuit.
Oh, can we please put it
Baked in a,
yeah, on the right angle?
you see, can you time an image to come up in like 0.1 second?
He did it the last time.
I don't know.
Like, just do that.
Yeah.
Was it Mel Gibson?
I've met
That's all it is. Baked in
Fucking
a,
spliced it in for half a second.
baked in a buttery flaky crust. And
Buttery
that was
biscuit.
me.
Yeah.
That's it. Flaked in a
Buttery biscuit. Nice.
flakery buttery. Right, moving on. Right, let's go.
Let's fuck it right. Right, let's just do the intro again.
No, I like that intro. I thought it was quite good. Supreme.
Super-ream. Ream. Look ream. Smell ream.
Can I ask one question
ream.
before we actually really get into the crux of it?
Yeah.
Where is Patrick Loughrey? What?
But general or what?
He doesn't make videos anymore. We need him back. You know who I'm talking about?
I know what Patrick Loughrey is, eh?
Oh, the Celtic board. They
Aye.
don't want the fucking.
I sing whatever comes to my head.
Now we all use Fairy liquid to wash our
Fairy liquid.
Fairy
The Celtic and the Rangers.
and the Rangers, the Green Brigade. They
Celtic won the cup.
Right, you cannot cut that.
No, we'll get him on the pod.
Yes.
If somebody finds him, put him
I
on.
see him all the time, like just
we need to
kicking
get
about.
Let's get him on.
I like the fact that he only makes videos when we're in turmoil.
But you know how, like,
See if Robbie Keane get hired, they'd
Aye.
be like, Robbie Keane's Zionist. he
really loves the Jews.
really loves this world.
From the river to the sea.
He plays a 3-5-2.
Palestine will be free.
He plays a 3-5-2 and then Wakanda Nazi. Fuck.
He was very hungry and very fabulous.
Fair and Vamos. Right, let's go.
Can we get Patrick Loughrey to do a intro song?
I was trying to like try and Vimeo or what they call cameos. Aye.
No, you know how podcasts have an intro song?
Aye.
Chris Stuckman's got the lights and all that shit.
Welcome to the Third Act Podcast.
With Aidan, Jake and
With
Kieran.
Kieran. They are very good at films.
That's what we need. Patrick Loughrey, if you're seeing this, get in contact.
I love the idea that when this episode goes up, somewhere in America, someone in fucking Indiana is going to be scrolling. They're like, oh, I want to hear what these guys got to say about Supergirl.
The analytics of this video will be like the most long viewed video. Everyone's like,
Just a Patrick Loughrey.
as soon as they start talking about action shit, they're like,
I don't know more about this Patrick Loughrey.
oh.
Patrick Loughrey for fucking James Gunn's Batman.
Ian Wobbin going on patrol.
I am Vengeance. I am the watchful protector.
We're sitting in the back cave and Alfred bought me a cup of tea.
Why do we pick ourselves up?
Batman dig in.
And big win.
Patrick Loughrey for Alfred.
Oh man.
Oh,
Plus, you have an envelope letter. Wade Enterprises are not wanting your CWO. CWO. Oh, fuck.
well, I suppose that leads us on to our first section.
See you next time. Tuned in for the Patrick Loughrey discourse.
Like and subscribe, and if you know Patrick Loughrey, send them.
Smash that like button. Ring the bell.
Ring the bell.
Wing
the bell.
Ring the bell. Please support our channel and watch and subscribe.
We'll be at the end.
Oh yes.
I suppose that in a way leads us on nicely to the first talking point, which is something we were talking about just before we hit record.
Supergirl.
Well, just for that is fresh in the mind, I feel like we should talk about the Batman Part 2 news.
Right.
So, by the time this comes out, it will have been.
Take me home to the place I belong. Inside paradise to watch my favourite football team, Celtic. London Road, take me home. London Road.
Right, sorry. Supergirl.
If we get fucking licenses for that.
Right,
He's not going to watch it.
Maybe make a fortune out of it.
He's MIA.
right, the great lock-in begins now.
The Patrick Loughrey.
Walk in.
They'll walk in.
You'll never walk in. Right, go. Supergirl comes out, was it?
No, we'll talk
They'll
about
talk about
Batman.
Batman news first.
Shizer.
So by the time this comes out, whenever it's been about a month now since that news, but it's good to get in and talk about it. First of all, with the obviously the returning cast, we have other people we know. Obviously, Robert Pattinson, Jeffrey Wright, Jamie Lawson, Andy Serkis, Scarlett, and then this the returning cast, and we have people we knew about.
Is those carrots in it?
No.
Not returning.
Yeah, but then with the new cast, we've got Charles Dance, presumably playing Christopher Dent,
No.
Sebastian Stan, almost definitely playing Harvey Dent.
He's confirmed that already.
What a
Yeah.
He is.
And then-
He's on a fucking run as well.
Yeah.
Tremendous.
Yeah. And then Scarlett Johansson as Gilda Dent.
Sorry.
How are we feeling about those three names?
Charles Dance. Fuck it. Get it.
Do you think he's gonna be able to stay awake throughout the whole premiere this time?
He'll be sitting in the toilet,
Right.
waiting to get fucking melted for a dwarf. Shit, can I say that? What did I say last time? Was it?
You've seen him a wee.
Right, that's fine now.
I think that's politically correct.
Yeah,
I think
dwarf
I
is the correct term.
I got there.
Yeah.
But have you seen? But have you seen the? Because he was in.
Sorry.
I can't remember what one he was in. He was in Godzilla King of the Monsters. He was in.
Yeah.
When he was asked about it, they were like, "So what was filming that like?" He was like, "Catering was really good."
Yep.
And they
What
went.
film?
And he went to the premiere and was photoed fast asleep on the screen.
Not surprised.
Just out cold.
It was a bit of a run of the mill.
Yeah.
I liked it actually.
That is the one.
Visually, it was excellent. Was that one of the volcano?
Yeah, that's the one when
Mothra and all that.
Yeah, that's
I
one
like
when Ken Watanabe brings a nuke to Godzilla to fucking bring him back to life.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think those three in particular.
Sebastian Stan, though.
Yeah,
Top tier casting.
yeah. And there's been talk for years about like what Matt Reeves wanted to do. Obviously, he spoke about Clayface, but like it was going to be original Silver Age Clayface, who was a murderer who wore a mask, which isn't super interesting, especially when you consider what Clayface becomes.
Yeah.
And then obviously when the script for the Clayface movie we were getting came out, all the rumours that he was no longer considered that came out, which is fair enough. He also spoke a lot about Mr. Freeze at the time, which I thought was
Clayface potentially going to be Batman. Is that what you're saying?
So after the Batman, the first one, there was
I
like
always thought it was co-levels that they're kind of.
I think they're building to that.
They're always planting that seed.
But I don't think you can do it.
Yeah,
I don't think you can do it in the second one because you can't really do like a whole. The first movie can't be, there's a secret society in Gotham who are controlling everyone and it's Falcone, and then the very next one is actually
you've set the landscape. You know, this one could be more like, oh, there's something else. There's
Yeah.
always something over.
And Reeves has been doing that, and he's like teaser gifs on Twitter as well, like saying like, what was it? The Charles Dance one was it Out of the Shadows?
Yeah.
And that's very.
That how good was
with
that
it.
line with the like Pattinson's cast
Yeah.
announcement,
Yeah.
the way he was doing it through.
Yeah.
It's iconic now. Like people are like,
People are waiting. It was just
waiting for
waiting
the
on it
gift
every,
drops.
every
Yeah,
day.
I was up. I had work in the morning. I think I stayed up till like 2:30 just refreshing stuff.
every single hour, because every hour on the hour he was putting
Yeah.
a new one out.
But I think the first one came out at like 37, and then the next one was on the hour. And everyone was like,
Yeah.
"Fuck, what are we doing?" Then it was on the hour.
Mm.
But so obviously we knew about those three. They'd kind of been rumoured and pretty much nailed on. I was very excited about all of them. And then there was the two ones that followed it up, and I completely forgot to write down your man's name.
Cock.
Yeah,
Koch.
Sebastian Koch.
Don't laugh.
Is it Sebastian?
Sebastian Cock. Cock.
What is it?
COCH.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you see that? Cock or Koch? Koch.
Koch. Lascal.
Patrick.
Sebastian.
How would you say Quack?
Right, let's find out his name.
Is it Sebastian Cock? I feel as if that's a bit too obvious.
I might just be pulling Sebastian because of
Sebastian Stan.
Untitled The Batman sequel.
I know, I've already
Yeah.
rated it on Letterboxd.
He's getting a lot of cock here.
It's Sebastian Koch.
What's he?
German actor. Bridge of Spies, The Danish Girl.
How do I spell his name?
Sebastian Cock.
Let's see his face. Okay, I'll see. Oh, he's good.
Yeah.
I like him.
But then the one that to me,
What are you doing?
you know, like, I can just take a screenshot and put it on.
I'm putting it here.
I can just
I've
superimpose
seen
it.
enough.
What does that say?
Entitled Batman sequel. I've seen enough. This is my rating already. It's already a 5-star. Thanks very much. Calling it now.
Incredible. But I saw that, was excited with that. And then the one that, to me, got me turgid, got me as hard as the road, was Brian Tyree Henry.
Welcome back to Gotham.
I fucking love Brian Tyree Henry. One of my favourite working actors today. And I'm incredibly excited about that news. Kieran, how you feel about it?
Is the rumour he's Harvey Bullock?
That's the rumour that's going around, because Matt Reeves liked to tweet about it.
Yeah.
Very excited for that.
Yeah.
Very excited for that.
Very excited.
Very.
Very.
Harvey Bullock.
Played by Brian Tyree Henry.
He's a co-op police officer.
Matt Reeves.
Matt Reeves.
I had the fear for ages, like it just wasn't going to happen in the Batman 2 because it was just that it looked like it was just going to be if he's not going into Gunn's universe, then they just do Brave and the Bold.
Yeah.
But the fact James Gunn said, "Look, here's your trilogy. We won't touch it."
Well, see, that's kind of what I wanted to lead us on to, was just because I've been. I don't know about you guys, but I'm assuming from what we've just kind of said there, I'm firmly in the camp of leaving it alone and letting Gunn have his Batman. I know a lot of people want the merge, and I know a lot of people really want to see Corn Sweat's Superman with Pattinson's Batman, but and I get that, and I think they're both incredible. They're both my two favourite portrayals of the characters, in live action at least.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want Matt Reeves to have to compromise on his vision whatsoever.
No, I don't want him to bastardise it.
Yeah, and I don't want him to then... And he said that in the press run after the Batman, he was like, I'm not opposed to bringing Superman in, but how would it work in this sort of slightly heightened version of reality I've brought in, whereas, Gunn's Superman is just a comic book come to life. And I'm not saying it can't work, but I don't want it to then be a world where Matt Reeves and James Gunn are having to find the middle ground of their own very particular visions of these characters. I just think it's the best for everyone.
They're so
kept.
dissimilar, though. Like the fantastical nature of Gunn's Superman, because then you've still got Green Lantern, Hawkgirl, all that kind of stuff. Like, how do you make that work in the world of the Batman that's already been established?
That's the thing, and I think one thing that the Penguin did, I think the most viewed video on...
Hey, I'm the freaking Penguin.
Hey, Vengeance, you trying to fuck with my money? But,
Cast Patrick Loughrey in
the PLCU. But my most viewed video on Jake Talks Capes is me sort of... is me kind of going through who the villain in the Batman Part 2 could be. And one thing that I picked up on in the Penguin is it kind of seems like they left the door open for Poison Ivy. in the sense of, when it's like the prisoners are like in Arkham or in Blackgate, or like the mushrooms that they're using to like make bliss.
Yeah.
They're
like just going to be the Joker.
But like I thought the way that it left it with that is I was like, that could be something that like Ivy could come into, and maybe that's how you get a little bit more fantastical. But I agree that if we do take it to somewhere like that, it's going to be like a bit of a.
I was feeling like Michael Schumacher's kind of Batman. That like the campy there.
Michael Schumacher.
Michael Schumacher. No, like the campy version of all the characters. Like it felt comic book-esque and things like that. But I feel like this one's like you could do it and pull it off. Tug it off. Like really.
You could really just get two hands on it and pull the heat clean off it.
Really whip it clean off.
Yeah.
If you do it with a bit more like grounded, darker tone.
Yeah, and I think like as Matt Reeves said, he said like he's not opposed to bringing Superman in, but it's how do you make it tonally consistent?
Yeah.
And that's what I thought when I was made that video. I talked about the potential Poison Ivy. There is a way that they've kind of left it in the Penguin that could seep into it, but I do just think with the way that James Gunn and the DCU is building, I think
that Poison Ivy. Poison.
Right, we need to walk away under the Patrick Loughrey.
I just wanted to show you this. It just came up in the feed there.
On the road, take
You've already fucking showed them it.
Is it the same one?
Yeah.
You can shove TikTok up your fucking ass. You can shove TikTok up your fucking ass. You can shove TikTok. Shove TikTok. You can shove TikTok up your fucking ass.
Do you remember when we were like first talking about doing this? We were looking at like the hourly rate for booking out a studio space. Can you imagine being in with someone who's paid to engineer it and you're going, you seen this?
Imagine getting a producer to do like the playback. A producer? to do the playback.
It's like fucking Joe Wogan going, Jamie, can you play Patrick Loughrey on the TV?
What were we just talking about?
Fuck those, brother.
Poison Ivy.
That's what was out.
But
anyway, I'll tell you, right, I can't explain how fucking bricked up I was with Poison Ivy and that. Batman with like Frozone and
Frozone.
Honey, where's my super suit?
What?
Where's my super suit? Fuck. I'm gone, man. Right. Sorry. It's gone.
This is class.
I was on the same.
Anyway, to bring us back to where I was leading.
So we're all on the same page.
Swabbing. In the heat of Westwind.
I'll take this hat off now.
That was quite a good joke. I'll get that.
Right, I think that's what right. The silly hats are up.
When the fun stops, stop.
Please gamble responsibly.
Boy, for you.
Oh,
who's Scarlett Johansson playing?
Gilda Dent, Harvey's wife.
Right, okay.
But
she's got a big part in the Long Halloween.
Yeah,
it was always going to be a Long Halloween.
See,
I thought for the start.
I'm kind of, and I'm being like massive hypocrite, but I'm for the longest time I'm so fucking sick of everything needing to be a Long Halloween until I saw that Matt Reeves is actually going to bring in Gilda Dent and actually dive into
until it goes well and it works.
Yeah, but I think because everything's the Long Halloween.
But the exception is Matt Reeves gets it.
Yeah, but I think when I heard he was bringing in Gilda Dent, it means he's not just kind of scratching the surface of like what are the cliff notes for the Long Halloween. Actually, really fucking.
Put it this way: see if it was either Machete, Hellman, the Batman, how would they have did it or something like that?
Yeah, I don't know. I've got a lot of
Matt Reeves. You've already saw it with like Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, and I have the faith in Matt Reeves that I don't have with many other directors.
He can pull it off, like he can really tug it off. Like
just get two hands round it and.
I think Matt Reeves, the Batman is so fucking good. Yeah, it's just so fucking good.
But that then kind of but that kind of leads me on to the point I was going to make, and we were saying before we turned the camera on. 19 minutes ago, before Patrick Loughrey took us off our path.
Be our longest ever episode because we just never get to anything.
But every time there's an R in a sentence,
trying to plan my sentence out carefully. But do you think? I said there, I really think that James Gunn I understand that Brave and the Bold's probably not coming for a few years and doesn't really want to. And other projects have made themselves more.
They'll need to be post the Batman 2.
Oh, definitely.
What's the Brave and the Bold about? Is it Batman?
So it's the DCU Batman movie, and it was
Robin.
I fucking knew it was building up to
I was looking at it. I know what it is.
I was going to say Damian Wayne, but that doesn't really work.
We'll see in that point then if he's not going to do it, and then they are wanting a DCU Batman.
So that's
what they look at doing.
That's what
would be different than the Batman.
So that's what I think. I think obviously I feel like it's going to be a lot lighter. Maybe not necessarily lighter in tone, but
that
feel kind of more in tune with that universe. And to be perfectly honest, I've been saying it for a very long time. People, talk about the general audiences won't accept two people playing Batman. They had no bother with Pattinson and Affleck. The thing you need to do is you just need to put James Gunn's Batman, and I've said it for a long time. Just put him in the grey and blue.
Yeah,
that Batman should be in the grey and blue. I think
the distinction between the
and two. I think as well they've never done the grey and blue apart from Adam West, and a lot of people say it looks too campy, but the Superman suit was just fucking big and bright and bold.
I know, but I think it's because Batman's always associated with darkness and the shadows, and he's supposed to be like that counterpoint to Superman.
But I think if you just, I think Matt Fraction's run currently has the big grey and blue suit, but then it's fairly towards the kind of darker side.
Yeah, working that
make a fucking nipple suit again.
I think that's. I'm going to say it right now. Batman should have nipples.
Free the nipple.
Get yours out right now.
Batman.
I can't. I don't want.
Nah, get yours out then. You did last episode. I'd cut it.
Was that live?
It's on. It's on the recording. So we'll not speak about you getting your arse out. And we're back.
Then we're live.
But do you think that they've maybe missed the boat on capturing any excitement for their Batman unless they get like the perfect casting for it?
I don't think they've missed it, but I think it definitely has to come up. Like they're going to.
I think they've got the leeway of
Don't fucking interrupt me. They're going to keep it to after the Batman Part 2 and probably wait 6 months after that before they do anything about it.
You're probably right, but I think the thing that saves them is the train of like bringing out films and them being good films.
Yeah.
Lately you've got like Supergirl and Clayface. Do you know what I mean? It's just then giving people the appetite of I want the Batman in this universe.
Do you think, especially because James Gunn wants to introduce a Batman where now Damian is Robin, do you think we could see Dick Grayson Nightwing end something before we get DCU Batman?
No, I don't think so.
No? Not even just as a...
Like Deathstroke, like just some scene where like...
Even like, I don't know, maybe like in Clayface, there's like, maybe not in Clayface or something, but just in some... There's a Teen Titans movie apparently, or a Titans movie in the works.
Was there not meant to be a Bane and Deathstroke movie in the works or series or something?
That was... you've got Dynamic Duo in the works as well. Dynamic Duo is the animated stop motion one.
Is that Jason Todd and
Dick Grayson? Yeah. But I think, especially because there's going to be so much discourse around like whoever the DCU get is going to have such an uphill battle. I think that if you introduce Nightwing in, I don't know, say a Supergirl 2 or something, or whatever, anything, if you introduce a Nightwing, even in Man of Tomorrow, because Dick and Clark have such a strong relationship in the comics.
Yeah.
Stop laughing every time I say Dick. I think even if you introduce him in that, then people could go, oh wait, we are getting another Batman.
Yeah.
And I think that then could maybe lead to, I don't know, less of an uphill battle for whoever it is.
I don't think they even allude to Batman in anything. I think it all comes in a Batman movie. I don't think they'll even hint Nightwing or anything in Superman.
That's what James Gunn did with Superman, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just, like, this is standalone, and then you can start merging them.
But they obviously had the actors at the beginning, like, what was it, like, 30 years ago? 3 years ago and 3 minutes ago and all that kind of stuff. They build up to Superman, then it just kind of places you in the world.
And I hate the, what's it called? You show the film to people and they give, like, feedback. What's it called? Like
test screen.
The test screen that changed Superman, where it was like just the day of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah. See, taking that out, I think the film would have been so good.
Yeah, they wanted the squirrel thing out as well, like Superman saving the squirrel.
But I'm so glad that was kept the same.
I know, that's
perfect.
That's
Superman.
Superman.
And I remember at the time, and I still, I know it's not going to happen, but I need that to be Chip. And I need Chip to then show up in Lanterns.
What, Chip and Dale?
No,
there's a Green Lantern.
He's a Squirrel Lantern.
Is he in the cameo or something like that in the Ben Affleck one. No, not Ben Affleck. Jack Reynolds or Ryan Reynolds.
I mean, I've never seen it.
Because there's a big Green Lantern as well. Can't remember his name.
I thought they did shoot. Fuck it.
Maybe they did.
But I didn't
couldn't tell
watch
you the
it.
last time I watched
watched
that Ryan Reynolds fucking Green Lantern.
But
No.
I don't know. Because I think obviously with Lanterns being all Earthbound, which seems like maybe a bit of a missed opportunity because it is Lanterns, but I just think if he just shows up, we can remind everyone this is the weirdest corner of it. We're just doing this thing for now. Here's a squirrel with powers.
I think Lantern's going to be so much more grounded.
Yeah,
It looks
than
really
anything
good.
like that. It does look good.
but I don't think it's going to go fully grounded because it is a Lantern show.
Yeah.
You kind of have to show.
Yeah, like an alien or something.
stuff.
No.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think obviously I'm very excited for the Batman Part 2, but I think James Gunn not even saying here's an update on Brave and the Bold since the initial announcement could potentially cause it more harm than good, especially when the Batman Part 2 drops.
I think like because everybody's been anticipating like who's the next Batman for the DCU, who's going to be the one who shares the screen with Superman, there is a lot of pressure on it, and then if you give that announcement prior to the Batman Part 2, it's maybe just detracting from it a wee bit.
See,
taking the attention away from it.
I disagree because I think the audience and the excitement for the Batman Part 2 was always going to be there.
Mm.
So I don't think there's anything that could really quash the interest in that. Whereas the other way, with this news coming first, I think is detrimental to DCU's Batman.
Yeah, but because I think because Superman was so successful last year and everyone kind of bought into it, I think if you have a Batman announcement for who's going to be alongside Superman, then you obviously still have the diehards of the Batman, like me, you, Aidan, and pretty much the whole film community love the Batman. But general audiences who went out and seen Superman, which was very accessible for like kids and stuff, were like, oh, this is Batman, and then maybe it kind of falls by the wayside a wee bit with Pattinson and that slightly, and gets overshadowed by something that's going to be much grander and long running in the trilogy that just put together.
I suppose. I mean, we did mention. I know you said you don't really see them doing anything with Batman until it's announced, but I do think obviously with Man of Tomorrow coming out that year and coming out in the summer, I think they could just say, even just show us Bruce in an office, and then we at least know. And then you still have the Batman coming that year. Everyone's been on the hype train for it for so long. I mean, I don't know how they would hide the news of they've cast Bruce. It's not something that would.
I don't think they could.
Yeah, but if there was a world where they were like, you're the most ironclad contract, don't you say a fucking word to anyone. If Bruce just appeared in Man of Tomorrow, and then we've not lost any of that hype for the Batman, everyone's excited about Man of Tomorrow, and then.
Do you think they could do something like a post-credit scene at the end of Man of Tomorrow to do with Batman? Because
I think so.
How do you have such a massive threat like Brainiac, and then there's nothing alluding to Batman at all?
I think so. I think there has to be some sort of. I don't know. I just think essentially it's just essentially DCU Batman fight back, brother. Put your hands up and fight back, and we're back. But essentially to not to put too fine a point on it as we approach the half-hour mark.
Oh fuck! People moan about these episodes being too long, but we can't help but talk.
I just want people to feel like they're in the room with us, like, across the room.
You want Patrick Loughrey specifically?
It feels like a 4am like crack then, like after night that I gav.
Can you imagine us in a 4am crack then talking about?
Can you imagine us there with Patrick Loughrey though?
I would never leave. Can we get Patrick Loughrey ahead?
Imagine you're with him and he actually starts singing, asking you to leave his house.
Oh,
can you
please leave my
get out of my house? And so if we can tie wood,
I want to go to my bed.
I've had enough. You've got to go.
He's got to walk.
Please walk the door on your way out.
Post the keys for you.
Right, do I talk about Supergirl?
Yeah, let's talk about Supergirl.
Now, the first trailer of Supergirl, I said one of the episodes that I thought was awful, it looked shit.
Yeah, and we were on the other side of the fence.
You disagree, and you had good test screenings and things for
Yeah,
it as well.
yeah. Good
I didn't
feedback.
know or hear anything, and then that trailer that came out, was it just 3 days ago? Like this
Yeah,
week?
this is the
Or
one
last
that's
week?
in front in theatres now.
That trailer looks. I need to watch them back, but it looks like they've improved a lot of the way it looks as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't think they have, but it just looks good. It looks actually like a good film.
They've put in a lot more Lobo stuff in the trailer as well.
and I think as well, and I don't really mention this the last time we spoke about it, but I do like that Krem looks like a weird fucking alien guy.
Yeah.
Because he's the villain in it.
See the one
Oh,
with
yeah,
the
yeah.
dotted
Yeah,
stars on his face.
because
It looks very Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Because in the comics, he's just looks like a ginger man with a beard. And I know that like within most, especially in like DC Comics, it's kind of just understood that some worlds the aliens look like humans.
Yep.
But if this is your first big spacefarer adventure in DC, which it is, you can't really then have the villain of it just be a guy.
You have a weird little
You have to have a little freak man, and they've, I really do like the look. I've seen a lot of people complain about the look, but I think it looks good.
It's like a space pirate.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, exactly.
He's joking to say something.
No,
You see how it is a space pirate.
I can't shake this feeling.
I get like every time I go to say the word man, it's just like
Feeling.
whoa. I can't hear myself.
Jakey says W's as an R.
I don't know.
Fuck, I don't know.
Oh. This is the episode we've done
Am
so
I
far with the
bothering you?
widest reach.
Am I bothering you? Like, does this bother you?
Does it bother me? It might bother them. Won't bother us.
No fucking
we
I mean, like, no bastard watches it.
We're just here for us.
I watch it back. See when it goes like, I love watching it.
Aye.
I've got YouTube Premium, so I just put it on like in my earphones. And
No, I sit and watch
You don't
it.
fucking need it. We've got ads, bro. We'll definitely get monetized after this.
The ads still get fucking lodged in the other videos, so I have to do that as well.
But we're not monetized. We are not monetized.
Monetized YouTube Premium.
No.
We're going to get a fucking copyright claim for Patrick Loughrey.
Jakey says his name is Wowley.
Patrick.
Wowley.
Definitely.
Right, no joke. Like, we can't spend the full episode like speaking.
Bro, you're the biggest fucking culprit.
You're the one that started that.
No, never.
You did. Do you know who Patrick Loughrey is? Or where do you think Patrick Loughrey is?
Aye.
I'll give you that. That's fair.
I can't believe you've been doing this whole time. You went, right, lads, come on to fuck.
Can we stop talking about Patrick?
Just let me turn around and go, like, right, lads, I understand we want to talk about what everyone's favourite song of the year is, but we've got a fucking pod to record.
This thing, I'll leave it on. This is the last all night
Fuck.
thing.
What, how many minutes in are we?
33.
Fuck.
This is the last thing I'll say, right? Can you imagine we're all talking about where he is, he's MIA, and then we blew up in the stratosphere of like podcasting? If
We
at
get
the
his
end
first
of it we
interview.
go, Patrick, could you come here? And
Aye.
he's back.
And he's a producer.
He just sings.
Can you say that into the microphone, please?
Can we do a post-credit scene with Patrick?
Oh my god, Patrick Wowley will return.
We'll do the fucking...
He comes through a portal in Jane's kitchen.
Tongue out, right in the backroom's fucking, just comes out, his tongue comes out the wall.
Maybe that's where Patrick Loughrey is in the back.
In the back rooms.
Oh, fuck.
Right, it's done.
Right, that's it.
That's
Right, no more Patrick Loughrey.
Right, we'll stop bringing him up then. Let's move on.
Still even finished fucked up.
I know.
We are 34 minutes in and
Right, going back to what you said about Guardians of the Galaxy and Supergirl feeling like Guardians of the Galaxy, I think the trailer hammers that home even more.
Yeah.
But it's not James Gunn.
No, it's
No,
not.
that's
It's
the guy.
Craig
Craig
Gillespie.
Gillespie, yeah.
I think the trailer hammers it home even more using... Who is it?
It's Blondie.
No, there's the new one. It's a new trailer.
It's still a comic, but it's just a orchestral version of comic.
No, there was another trailer then that I'm thinking of, and it was...
Nah, comic's like the sting for it.
Is it Sam Cooke? Fuck.
Maybe, but the main sting on the trailers is comic.
The trailer that I had before Backrooms was...
The one I had comic in it before.
Can you stop fighting, please?
Jimmy Ruffin, that's who it is. What Becomes of the Broken Hearted.
Oh, it's a wee bit, aye. But there was still like a lot of comic things in it.
Is that not in the trailer and the other song? in the same.
Actually, yeah, but like,
it cuts in one part. I think it's when Crypto's fucking man.
Yeah. But no, I'm really excited, and I do think that's kind of the thing. There was a lot of talk around when like the Superman trailers were coming out of, especially like fucking Snyder fans be like, why would they talk about Guardians of the Galaxy, not the DC movies? I was like, well, because this is a family.
I didn't think overall that Supergirl would have like a big audience wanting to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Just in terms of what did Superman make, it wasn't great. Was it
not
500, 600?
It's 500-600, yeah.
But how much it cost to like
150?
No, barely even broke even. It was like $500 million it cost to the.
Well, yeah, I suppose when you add in ads and stuff, yeah, when you add in promotions.
I just don't think Supergirl will come close. I think it'll be like 300, 400 it'll make.
But it wasn't made on it, and you can kind of tell because it's not been.
But the other thing is,
I don't think they pumped as much into advertising with it.
The interest.
So was 618 worldwide.
I know, but how much it cost to broke even barely.
So because it's typically double your production cost. You put that back into ads.
So there was probably production's like 120.
The estimated cost, total estimated cost was to make it and to market it was 350.
So yeah, that's 300 million clearly.
Yeah, it's
not great, is it?
For the first film.
No, that's my point. No, I don't think their ambition at all is to make profit. No. So I mean, it's just to set the ground and the characters.
Yeah,
it's a foundation.
And I think, as we say, the kind of hammering home the Guardians-ness of it. I don't think obviously not every film in DC is going to be like that. We've got Clayface this year. He's opened his phone and gets me.
What a fucking face!
I'm actually crying. right, no joke. No joke, right? He said the word foundation, and it's the way he looked at me, and then I tried to hide it, and I fucking couldn't. He just said foundation. Oh my god.
Oh fucking hell!
You'll see the video back, right? How long I just hold it. I just fucking.
As soon as I said it, I just seen you go.
Oh fucking hell! Oh, that's funny as fuck. Right, Supergirl.
Could you imagine if this was on like Spotify and someone just listening to the audio?
What's wrong with him?
Just fucking started laughing after the word foundation.
Supergirl's budget though is 175 million, which I don't think would be that high.
Oh yeah, I think that'll make 300 at least.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
I think it will make 300 at least.
I think the good.
What did the last Guardians of the Galaxy film make for?
But it was Guardians of the Galaxy had the fucking fan base and it grew it through the films.
But that's like a bad period of Marvel as well.
Yeah, and I think as well with the trailers especially kind of hammering home the reminders of that because it is big sort of...
I'm sorry, he keeps looking at me
fucking put both of you in the naughty corner.
Give me a pair of shades or something, man. So
I'm fucking going right the naughty corner.
I felt like... I'm just going to song that out.
We're never recording back to back again. We fucking lost our minds.
You keep on this set, man. It's funny as fuck.
I need to take my jumper off. I'm fucking roast. Smoking, man.
Oh, fuck me.
I feel like the Supergirl trailer, see like the set designs.
Yeah.
What was the Mandalorian thing that they used?
The volume.
I think they'll look like the volume set pieces, and I just
take it out of it.
Like you can't see past the wall that the VFX screens in.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. I think it looks good. And if you've read the comic, like Women of Tomorrow, like if it's pulling for that quite heavily.
Yeah.
So why is Superman Man of Tomorrow? Is that a comic?
Man of Tomorrow's been in like his name kind of forever. But Woman of Tomorrow is a specific...
Was a comic.
Was a specific run.
Okay.
Whereas, like, Man of Tomorrow has kind of always been Superman's name.
See the set, like, pictures of Superman. What's Lex Luthor's costume?
I don't
the
know.
war armour.
So that's his war armour.
Yeah.
So why has he got that? Is it because
He can't go to with Superman normally.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So that's like his...
So it's like Batman, Superman with Ben Affleck in a way of like...
Basically,
kind of, yeah.
Okay.
And that's it, like, Lex... Because there's lots of kind of different arcs that Lex typically takes. You've got to...
I'm not laughing. You're the one... You
I
need
can't help. I need
Focus.
to lock in.
Focus. Focus.
We need to talk about fucking plays
I
that
need,
we're
fucking,
for.
I need to lock in right now.
You do some fucking push-ups, bro.
I can't help it.
I'm just not going to look at it on.
Aye.
But kind of through the comics, like Lex is sort of, there's like the businessman Lex, and then there's like he sometimes goes into like politics, tries to become president, but then
Does become president at one point.
yeah, it does become president as well. But I think like the War Armor is typically only, at least from like, the ones I've read with War Armor, is when he's like his most broken.
Yeah.
It's like he's lost. I've tried everything. I've done all I can. Right, let's put me in a big fucking robot suit.
Yeah. This is my last resort.
Yeah.
Basically.
And I like that. I really do like that.
And the practicality of the suit looks great.
So like unbelievable.
The thing I really like with James Gunn is he's like he's efficient. Like you can churn out a film like quick.
And he writes like fucking mad as well.
Yeah. But I think as well with like the War Armor and how practical it looks, I've seen people being like, oh, I seen like this one tweet was like, oh, how long before he just downies it and makes some CGI it? And
It's like Buzz Lightyear, doesn't it?
but yeah,
That's what I first saw.
But I think people being like, oh, how long before Nicholas Hoult makes him just like Robert Downey Jr. and just CGI it in? But like, the War Armor's not going to become a constant thing.
No.
It can't. But also, Nick Hoult loves being a little freak man and getting put on big silly costumes. Like, it's his favourite thing in the world. Is putting on a big silly costume.
But he was really good at it.
I do think that hiring the man that came second for Batman and Superman to play Lex is...
But that's the perfect design of Lex Luthor. Like, just it's almost jealousy. Do you know what I mean? Like,
it's like a failed Superman.
Just so insecure, wants nothing more than the adoration that Superman has, and it blinds him. And I love that.
Even the glass in the helmet's practical as well. Like, I thought they would at least
it's legit. It's Buzz fucking Lightyear.
Yeah.
And he can move in it as well. It's not as if it's just like a static suit.
I also saw a video of him getting like punched.
Yeah, the one
I saw him moving about.
Yeah, no, there's a video of him like actually
they're
walking
walking
in the suit, and it looks like fully functional.
Yeah,
it looks really good.
But no, I'm very excited, and I do think as well, we're kind of saying about Supergirl. I think it is going to make some. I think is what you said about how a lot of the sets do just look like they're on the volume, but when you're making big spacefaring movies, it's especially if you have to get them done fairly quickly in the way they will to be able to keep the universe going.
Yeah,
you kind of have to just accept that.
Right.
Like obviously, like Project Hail Mary doesn't look like that, but that's that's like a bit of a passion project done over quite a long period of time. Whereas Supergirl, presumably a Lanterns movie set in space, they all kind of have to be turned around fairly quick to keep interest high. So I don't necessarily think that's a weakness of it, but I do get what you mean. It does just look very, in a sense, like especially that fight. It looks like it's on like top of like a building on that desert planet. You know the one
where the rocket ship was just spinning like
It looks it was like on a big barge.
Yeah, it looks like it's just on
like Jabba's barge from like Return of the Jedi.
It kind of reminds me of...
Everything seems also like... It just seemed very circular, do you know what I mean? Like fight scene... Like,
yeah, it kind of reminds me of one of my least favourite fucking movies ever, the 2014 Ninja Turtles when they fight Shredder on top of the skyscraper.
Oh, yeah.
It reminds me of that, but it looks a lot better.
Yeah, Terra and all that
fallen. Yeah. It's a lot... Looks a lot better than that, but it reminds me of that, just that kind of like sanitised, like snow-globed...
Aye, there's like a 360 view constantly.
But again, I don't necessarily think that can be helped considering.
I also think they've not given too much away. Like all the set pieces seem to be the same set pieces shown.
Like rehash trailers of different first, like
or just from like
segments of the same scene.
They did that as well with the Superman trailer. The Superman trailer was just like the same sort of 4 sections of the movie, just cut out.
Yep.
So I really like that because we spoke a lot about how the last trailer for Sinners just gave the game away massively.
And Disclosure Day's just done that as well.
Yeah, but I seen the last show of that.
But I predicted fucking like most of it.
Yeah.
From what I thought of the trailer.
Yeah.
But the trailers then just kept.
Yeah.
Show don't tell. That's what I always fucking try.
Yeah. But I don't know. I am excited for Supergirl. I think it'll be good. I really like the cast of Millie Alcock. And there's also that they like released the scene now where she first meets Clark.
Yeah.
I've not watched it yet because I do just kind of want to go on with as little.
He's just the perfect Superman, though.
He really is. He's so good.
Super Chad. Yeah, he's very good cast, but it was from Peril.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't have thought James Gunn would have connected them.
What was the other one he was in?
The Hollywood show. On Netflix.
Yeah, it was called The Somethings. Was it just called
Hollywood? Yeah, it's called Hollywood.
He's got the look of Superman.
Yeah.
He's also just got the personality for it. Like he just warms.
He emulates like
yeah.
the everything about Superman.
Just pure humanity, like screamed out of him. Every time we see him, he's a joy to watch.
Yeah, and like I say, he's my favourite iteration of the character ever.
He's as close to Christopher Reeve as you've seen.
Yeah,
I love Christopher Reeve and who he was as a person, which made Superman like that. I saying like how good. But I've never been greatly attached to Superman. I've just always it was always Superman or Batman.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I was always Batman, Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
Because that was the whole era. I think Superman went through a bit of a dark phase like during that time. But, like he was kind of pushed to the side a bit.
Yeah. And I think
the animated Superman alongside the Batman animated stuff as well. Justice League Unlimited and things like that we all kind of watched.
I think as well though, like, and it's it's obviously the kind of the problem of it washing through the Snyder effect, but like for so long, so many people who were given charge of Superman almost in their head were like, the way to make Superman interesting is to have him be dark or edgy or Superman, but it's like, but that's fine every once in a while. Like the Injustice comic's very good. Not everything has to be Injustice. Whereas, and that's what I think makes All-Star Superman, the comic, so good, which is obviously the kind of main inspiration for James Gunn's Superman. And, Grant Morrison, who wrote it, they said, like, a lot of people say that to make Superman interesting, you have to de-power him. Well, what if his powers get turned up by 1 million? How do we make that story interesting? And it's the best Superman story that's ever happened.
I like Man of Steel a lot, but I think it's more because
I can't lie. I never once connected with Snyder's version.
I think for me it was more of like Hans Zimmer's score with Superman was just like how much I enjoyed it. I just absolutely loved it. As soon as you just heard that wee motif, I was like,
I don't know. My thing with it is, I think Man of Steel is a very interesting movie, but it, as an original character, which it essentially is. I think if this is Zack Snyder's original character, and he's got another name, fucking Power Man or
just not
big strong man.
But that's what I was kind of getting at. Could you see Andy Machete doing something like the Batman, like what Matt Reeves has done?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm very excited for the direction DCU has taken so far. I know we're only in the baby steps of it.
So Marvel obviously asked Gunn to like create the Infinity Stones and Saga and create that. What do you think? Has James Gunn got an idea?
And he's set game style for DC.
I think he's probably got something.
I think
he's setting the framework to work
such a
towards
creative guy that
there's no way.
He said that as well. He said that he won't like do what Marvel's done recently and shoot something without like a finished script. Everything has to be completed and you have to have a clear direction. Whereas Marvel have kind of been winging it.
He's then also said to them all, it's not like Kevin Feige hanging over you. He's like, you express your desire, I'll give you the freedom. If we're all the same, team.
And then if I have this idea, can you work it to meet me here?
But what is the end goal? What do you think?
I don't think he hasn't nailed on, but I think he has various ideas, because with the original announcement of the Gods and Monsters slate, he laid out like 10 films and 4 shows, and he was like, and it's going to end here with Swamp Thing. And this is very and then a bunch of those projects have been cancelled or moved or changed into something else. So I think he has like a couple of ideas of where it could go and how we get to a Justice League and how we get to this. But I don't think he has it fully set in stone, because with Clayface, like, it was just brought to him. Someone, like, they brought the script and were like, I've wrote a Clayface movie. Do you want this?
Like Flanagan.
Yeah, Flanagan. So he brought him the Clayface script. And from there, he then obviously fit it in. So I just think, like, I do think he has a couple of ideas, but I don't think at this moment it's necessarily set in stone.
Tintin?
Yeah.
Who would the villain be? Like the big Thanos-esque?
People thought it was going to be Brainiac, but they're obviously bringing Brainiac into Man of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
So who's bigger than Brainiac? Is it going to be Darkseid?
2 Brainiacs?
I don't know. I think you can do
someone
it.
bigs a brain, a bigger
Brainiac.
Somebody builds a boy.
I think there is a way that like you can have Man of Tomorrow with Brainiac be defeated yet still come back.
Yeah.
Like, I don't necessarily think Man of Tomorrow
sets the grip, like vengeance.
Like, I don't necessarily think Man of Tomorrow has to end with Brainiac all defeated. Like, maybe they just get away, or Brainiac's plan works, but his big plan isn't to destroy everything yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think there's a way around. I do think Brainiac would be a very interesting.
Keep going on your train of thought.
I do think Brainiac is a very
I'm
interesting.
just not looking at him.
Like, for the first Justice League movie, I do think Brainiac is a really good choice for it.
Yeah.
And I don't think. I mean, you can do like a Gorilla Grodd, but I think that's just too weird.
Do what, sorry?
Gorilla Grodd.
Oh, Gorilla
I
Grodd.
thought you were like.
No, genuinely no, I just...
Yeah.
No.
And you can do something like that, but I think you want to save that for like a Flash movie. I don't know
Do you think it's
how
just
soon
like...
they want to touch the Flash?
We've been shafted so recently with like Suicide Squad and fucking other things that there's no interest, like palatable desire for these characters anytime soon. You need to give it time.
Yeah.
See, I think
Birds of Prey and
I don't know. I think because the last sort of like the higher ups like Jeff Johns and Zack Snyder and that sort of crew in charge of it, they like from day one said it's got to be Joker, it's got to be Harley, it's got to be this. You know, all of
Snyder
these
was forced to make Batman.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He didn't want to do it that way, but
like
they were trying to compete with Marvel, weren't it?
Yeah. But
It was Civil War at the same time, so
Yeah.
when it came out. So,
but it was very obvious that they, like, before they had any idea, they went, these are all the characters we want in right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the idea of giving us a bit of separation from them, like, you know, I've gone on record like forever and ever, I've said, we don't need the Joker in every single Batman. The only thing that would make me, I've said it on camera many times before, the only thing that would make me change my mind on the we don't need Joker is if they cast Lakeith Stanfield. That's the only thing that could make me be interested in Joker.
As Joker.
Yeah, I think he'd be an amazing Joker. I think he'd be incredible. He's been my pick for Joker for a long time.
Well, in the comics, this is has there been a black Joker?
No, but
got white skin, so
but it doesn't really
matter.
Doesn't really matter. It doesn't like define his character. You know,
Are you allowed to do whiteface?
I don't think it necessarily. I think there's a way to do it.
What do you mean, you people?
See, the thing I really liked in Batman v Superman was when Bruce Wayne gets the files and sees all the characters. And I like that way of setting up
with all the attached logos for
Yeah.
that.
How did they come up with that?
How did Lex Luthor manage to call her Wonder Woman?
He created that design himself.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think like I just like the way the DCU kind of seems to be. As I say, like Flanagan brought that script to James Gunn and went, "I've wrote a Clayface movie. Can I make a Clayface movie?" Other people are bringing their ideas.
It
to
seems
them.
like comic books like being issued,
Yeah.
but you're not getting like cameos of like what's the next comic.
Yeah.
You're just getting standalone
Yeah. And
things you can collect in a way.
Yeah.
Like,
and I think it's quite good in that sense because it just sort of means that nothing's getting forced out that's not ready to be made.
Mhm.
And we spoke about like, has this potentially hurt the Brave and the Bold? But maybe the Brave and the Bold script is nowhere near being finished. Maybe what
also
their
have
vision
no
for it is.
Desire one and the Machete Batman.
Sam Raimi's been publicly calling for it for a long time, and I don't think Machete's going to get it because the Flash, just because of the Flash.
I don't think Raimi will get it because he's past it now.
I don't know. He's been calling for it. I think Gunn's just going to take it. I think when Gunn's gets Man of Tomorrow done, it's such a big film. You can't risk having the first Batman movie of your extended universe be
If
anything other than a massive, massive hit. I think Gunn has to take the reins for it.
I don't want to risk it.
Yeah.
I think if Gunn does the Batman, it'll be like one of the most action-packed. The fight, everything will be like kicked so good.
I think he's taking Brave and the Bold, and then he might go to, I don't know, like I'm only saying Raimi because we just sitting there and he's saying a lot about wanting it, but I think when they make Brave and the Bold or whatever it might end up being, I do think that's going to be Gunn, and then he might go, right, Sam Raimi, we've set the foundation. People like this Batman. There you go. Be weird.
Did you think like I don't know, you could have an own like Brainiac film where Raimi doing something like that?
Yeah, I think I do think see all the Raimi DC properties I would like are like the weirder ones.
That's
fucking like can you imagine like Raimi making like a resurrecting man movie?
Okay.
If you're the resurrecting man's a guy who basically he always resurrects.
Jesus Christ.
But every time he dies, when he resurrects, he gets a power to like save him, but from how he died the time before. So he falls off a building, he'll come back with like power of flight. If he,
I got you.
If he gets shot, he'll come back with like
with a
dildo up his arse, and impenetrable skin.
Because we know that saves you from
saves you from getting shot.
Yeah.
But like, so all the things that I have a desire to see Raimi make.
That's interesting though. Like that.
Yeah,
be intrigued to see
like a Resurrected Man series with Sam Raimi at the helm would be.
Series would be good.
Would be class, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm very excited for the DCU going forward.
I think you could do maybe like a Justice League Dark with like a Raimi.
It's just optimism with the DC. Like you can see like there's
so much potential.
It's just in safe hands. That's the thing. Like it's stable.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unless he tweets again about like children trees and that.
Yeah.
How he gets sacked from Marvel.
Paramount get hold of Warner Brothers at the end of this.
Paramount get hold of it, and then we've got
swallows everything.
Zionist Superman.
Zion Man.
Michael Rappaport is the Joker.
One thing I did want to like, where's Peacemaker and all of this? Like,
so I've not watched the second season yet. I'm still getting my way through it. I've never even watched the first one at time, so I still need to watch it. But I know roughly the outline of what happens, and I know
the ending, yeah.
Yeah.
Where he ends up.
So he's in Earth X.
Yeah.
But does he get out of there to somewhere else?
Yeah, he ends up elsewhere because of the Department of whatever it is. I can't remember.
Homeland Security kind of team.
The equivalent, like Frank Grillo is.
Yeah.
Frank Senior.
Yeah.
He ends up somewhere else.
But I don't know, where is it?
It's like somewhere like dinosaurs and shit. There's a name.
Oh, the Savage Lands.
That's it.
I just.
But again, there's a reason why is that. Like, James Gunn, like, you can see.
Yeah.
Maybe it might not stick, or go well or go down well, but he's still got that.
They don't do anything for the sake of just doing it.
Yeah.
He's always got a plan.
Yeah. I'm excited to just see where it goes. Like, through the first few projects of it, and then like also what we have coming up with Supergirl and Lanterns and Clayface, like. I also think it's doing so well to just show us that not everything has to have the same feel.
No.
Yeah.
Which is kind of probably the biggest complaint with... Yeah. Like, and the biggest issue with modern Marvel is everything feels
it's
like
it's... one long continuous...
Yeah. And that's why like...
Gravy train doesn't stop.
And that's the thing with like the most interesting Marvel projects of like recent years. It's like, it is like a multiverse of madness, and it is like Shang-Chi.
Guardians of the Galaxy at the time.
Yeah.
Like, just
because the ones where you are just doing something completely different, like Shang-Chi just being like a Hong Kong action movie.
I really fucking like Shang-Chi so much.
The action
in it's phenomenal.
Yeah, I really
really excited for Spider-Man.
And it's Jackie Chan's stunt team who did Spider-Man as well.
Yeah, well, they were filming outside my building as well, and you saw the.
Oh really? Yeah, I don't think you've ever fucking.
Did you not see the viral TikTok?
The Patrick Loughrey's one, yeah. That.
Spider-Man on Boswell Street.
Swinging webs and dodging explosions. Spider-Man.
He's swinging webs on.
How do you think he'd say the film title Moana? Moana.
Moana.
I'm going to see Moana. Yeah. There's a scene in Shang-Chi where it's like...
Do you know we told us we need to that part?
When we agreed to stop.
When we all agreed
about Patrick Loughrey.
And it was you specifically that made us agree.
I'm trying to get us back on track. See what's in Shang-Chi when the father, the dad, like shoots somebody and it's like the mirror
the rings,
looking, but it was like, was it Korean kind of... What was it called? It wasn't cowboy or something like that. Like the art style of the fight scenes in Korean.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I can't remember what it's called, but it was just the way it looked, the aesthetic.
Yeah, and
was it Daniel Weston Cretton or was it
Destin Daniel Cretton?
Destin Daniel Cretton. Him getting, because he was originally meant to get.
He was meant to get an Avengers. It was him and Coogler were getting an Avengers.
Mm-hmm. But now getting Spider-Man, like you can see, Spider-Man will have like the songs.
Who had Spider-Man before Craig?
Watson.
It was Watson
for
the fourth, aye.
And then he got Fantastic.
He got Fantastic Four, and then Matt Chapman got Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
And I do quite like. I think one of the things that Marvel has realised is it's not been. The issue has been everything being homogenised and everything.
They've learned the hard way.
Yeah, so I think giving people their own pocket, their own corner of it.
The biggest issue was COVID though. Like COVID ruined and they tried to make it work with TV shows on Disney Plus and things like that, and then people lost interest. And if you didn't watch it, you're then.
There's too much to keep up on.
Yeah, and I think, because one of the... I mean, I fucking adored Wonder Man, which came out this year. But that launched under the Marvel Legends banner, I think, which in the MCU means you don't need to watch this.
Right.
Which is a bit of a fucking... But you do albatross around the neck.
You do in a way, because you need to understand.
Well, so that's what they're kind of saying is with that...
I get you.
It kind of feels in its own... I think they're going to use the Marvel Legends thing going forward. I think it's Marvel Legends, what it's called. Or Marvel... I can't remember what it's called, but it's got like its own stinger at the front, and that's just basically you can just jump into this. You can just put this on. Whereas a movie like Captain America: Big Brave Bird, you have to have seen 400 hours of content to get.
Did you say Big Brave Bird so we didn't say World?
No, I didn't. I've been calling it Big Brave Bird for. Or it's a Big Brave Bird or Red, White and Bird. I've been calling it.
Utter ass cheeks.
That's the Ross.
I really like when Red Hulk transforms only off camera. And we're back. But
did you watch the Daredevil show?
Yeah.
What season? Season 1.
No, the 45-minute special thing.
Oh, the Punisher one.
No, I've not watched.
That's what I meant.
I watched it. It was. I liked it.
All I saw was the fucking CGI.
Oh yeah, the thing
when he falls off. Yeah, that's not great.
Did you see the behind the scene of it though?
No.
You know they actually make him do that thing,
and then the CGI it.
Identical, right? And then do the CGI thing. I saw that and I was like, I actually can't believe that's real.
But why? Why do that?
How abysmal it looked. It gave me no interest.
I think they kind of... So apparently they put over it to make the crash seem bigger, but it just completely smooths over everything else.
Yeah.
Because it is the stunt, and then they also face replaced Bernthal into the stuntman. So it is the actual shot of the stuntman falling, but everything below him's been smoothed out to make it bigger. And that bit looks dog shit. But I really liked it. I thought...
This is something from a PS3 game.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like Punisher PS2.
Yeah.
But it's... I do think it's... Again, it's not anything you absolutely need to watch, because it's also weird because it doesn't really tell you when it takes place. It might be... It might be before the Netflix show. You can kind of put it in anywhere.
I think there's a weird shift now of people are more interested in DCU and
definitely.
There's a massive shift.
But then fucking, Doctor Doomsday's going to come out and it's just going to turn back.
Yeah.
But that's what it should be. They should be competing with each other, striving for.
But I don't know. I think
it should be like a pendulum where it's just swinging from one to the other.
Definitely. But the Punisher one was all right. I do quite like. Again, you can just kind of go in. To me, it sort of feels a little bit like something we mentioned on the last episode of the Backrooms. That Punisher 45 one shot. It kind of just that one 4 years ago when I recorded that one.
Yeah.
It does. It kind of feels like a proof of concept almost. Like the Punisher one shot kind of just feels like them going, if people like this, we could make an actual R-rated MCU film to put out to cinemas.
You'll never.
I think if the DCU are doing it and Clayface makes the money, then people could shift their opinion and
try to keep time with them, basically.
Marvel, they'll just think, can we get young audiences to see it? And if there's a...
But that's the thing, I think if Clayface does well, and this has been fairly positively received...
It's going to be a 15, isn't it? Yeah, Clayface.
I think so, yeah.
More than likely, yeah.
It's not going to be a 12A, it looks like a 15.
Yeah, it'll probably be a 15.
It will not be an 18.
No,
it's certain of that.
But I do think if Clayface does well and One More Kill's been fairly been well received, I do kind of think they could use that as a... People have been saying for a while, let's let the MCU go off into these weirder, more different corners. And that could do it. I think Clayface doing well would also push them to compete. Yeah. But I guess that leads us on perfectly to the end. So we're here an hour and 5 minutes in with 47 minutes of Patrick Loughrey.
If we cut all the Patrick Loughrey stuff, we've been talking for like 50 minutes.
Yeah. No, I'll do 2 cuts. We'll load it twice.
Do the Patrick Loughrey cut. If we cut it out.
Well, we cut.
If we cut that out, there would be no episode. Move on to Spider-Man though.
Yeah.
Do you think it's going to be?
That'll be good.
Exceptional.
Yep.
I'm really excited for it. I'm so excited for it.
And
I'm even more excited for it after Daredevil. I'm even more excited for it after Daredevil. Like, I think the way Daredevil ends, leads us in so perfectly for it because
of where Matt Murdock ends up.
Yeah. So
where does he end up? Just I've not watched.
Spoiler alert for Daredevil season 2. Here's Wingo from Cars. At the end,
who?
It's Wings or Wingo?
I think it's Wings. Is it
Wingo?
Is it Wingo Star?
It might be Wingo. It's Wings or Wingo. Fuck it.
Doesn't matter. Where does he end up?
So he goes to prison at the end. He reveals himself to be Daredevil to basically to win a case.
Basically like fucking Iron Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then at the end of it gets arrested and put in prison. And then obviously there's the scene from the trailer with Peter in the prison fighting the Hand, who are a Daredevil villain. And there's 2 really famous Daredevil comics over the past 20 years that have him in prison, which I really like. There's the more famous one, which is The Devil in Cell Block G. Devil in Cell Block, one of the letters, where Matt Murdock is framed for a murder, and he's in there having to pretend that he's not Daredevil, and whilst also trying to solve the murder that he's been framed for.
I did not do it.
And it's got that thing that Marvel love doing when they have an event going on, that if you buy that graphic novel right in the middle of it, it's like the King in Black storylines going on. There's a symbiote takeover of the prison because they need company wide fucking synergy. But that's a really, really good story. But then there's a more recent one from, I think it's from Chip Zdarsky's run, 2018, where Daredevil kills someone. So Matt goes to prison, but as Daredevil. Mm-hmm. And essentially is in prison wearing the mask, refusing to give up his identity because Daredevil committed the crime, so Daredevil is being punished for it. And I think it's going to, the stuff they do with Matt in that and into season 3 is going to probably just take stuff from both of them, which I think is very interesting. But with obviously this scene we've seen in the prison from the trailer and the fact that, Matt's already been in a Spider-Man movie, I'm very excited to see where it goes.
Yeah, I think it'll be good. I did say with DDC the helm, I think it's going to be action-packed. The set pieces are really good. They've not given too much away about the movie.
We still don't.
Who the main villain is.
Yeah.
Well, you do know, in a way, you saw that set picture. They released a picture of Jean Grey, was it not?
It's not even been confirmed. It's her that was just saying anything.
It's just they've not confirmed.
It was the picture of her face in the camera this time, like her arms wide.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that could still kind of be anything, though. It's not.
That's fucking fucking.
Oh, more than likely it is. Especially because Kevin Feige has the 2 things Kevin Feige's got himself really
X-Men
personally invested in the last few years. Was one of them was casting Sadie Sink, was making sure it was casting her for the role that she's got. So it's obviously Jean Grey, but and then obviously Keith David's in it. Keith David probably playing the Jackal.
As we say, has he been shown? He's not been shown in it.
No,
just voiceover.
Just voiceover, but. Someone liked and then unliked a tweet that was theorising that he's Miles Warren, the Jackal.
Right, yeah.
And obviously you've got Tombstone in it. Just everything they've given away in that trailer, which is they've given away so much, but so many different things that you can't really begin piecing it together, which I quite like.
You don't get a clear picture.
Yeah, there's a lot given away in that trailer, but it doesn't tell us anything.
Yeah, you've got the minor villains, you've got Tarantula, and
I love that. That's the first 10 minutes of the movie, just them beating up jobbers. But
I think they
really
won't go too far and have Spider-Man what's he called? Spider Thing?
Man Spider.
Yeah, Man Spider, but 8 arms.
Maybe I don't see. I don't
think they'll go that far, but they'll.
Because I think I've seen a photo from Spider Noir that there is a weird.
I've seen that
Spider.
Half face.
So. Maybe they're not going to touch that because that's been done there, but I do think I'm just very interested to see where it goes, especially because it's then going to lead into Secret Wars, which is where he gets the symbiote in the comics.
That's what I was wanting that to lead on to.
Yeah.
I want to see Tom Holland in the fucking black.
And in this, in like the trailer, he seems a lot angrier.
Yeah.
Which lends itself to it. And Scorpion, Michael Mando's back.
Mhm.
And honestly, I know he's not done a lot in the comics as Venom historically, but I fucking love when Matt Gargan Scorpion becomes Venom.
Who?
So in the comics, Scorpion,
Yeah, gets
the symbiote.
Matt Gargan.
And it's not been done loads, and there's been times where it has been fun, but see when it's done well.
He dropped that on his Instagram story, did he not? Like, Scorpion as...
Yeah.
Then.
So I'm just like...
What about Rhino? Rhino ever get the symbiote?
Paul Giamatti gets the symbiote.
He gets the symbiote and then just becomes the nicest, like the holdovers.
Yeah.
That's just him with his eyes fucking.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the possibilities of where it could go has me very, very
I just think it's a good thing overall of like the discussion of both of them, DC and Marvel. Now it's like optimism of like what could be.
Yeah.
What, do you know what I mean? It's a good time to kind of be in.
Yeah, definitely. And I think, as you say, it's both seem in an incredibly healthy place right now. Now, fingers crossed this doesn't happen, but Supergirl and Lanterns and Spider-Man and Doomsday could all come out and all be shitters, and everyone's fucking back to talking about superhero
Even
fatigue.
if Doomsday specifically is like shit, it's still going to make fucking.
But that's what I've kind of said for years. The whole everyone on about like superhero fatigue.
It's not a thing.
It's mid-movie fatigue. Make good films.
We spoke about this.
People will come.
I had no interest of. I think it was Brand New Days trailer when it was like the leaked one. And I was like refreshing Twitter. No, it was.
Was the one was it Comic Con or whatever?
No, was it No Way Home that I was speaking about years ago when I was in work? And the leaked one came out, and I was waiting on the actual official one. They released it early because it got leaked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what it was. And every time, it pulls me out, pulls me back in. What's that? Fucking. Is that?
Every time I think about. Yes, Scarface. Yeah. Sure.
Is it?
I think.
Yes, Scarface.
No, it's The Godfather.
Is it?
It's The Godfather Part 3. He's sitting at the table with the white hair.
What the fuck are we doing, man? we don't know these things off the top of the dome.
What? It is.
I know, but we didn't know it to begin with.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. No, I think it was Megalopolis.
No.
That's it. Yeah.
No, it was.
Did you see that in the cinema? Sorry.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What did you think?
I fucking hated it.
I think there was aspects that were actually extremely fucking ambitious and cool.
No. I hated it.
I think people hated it because it was so experimental for Coppola.
Do you know what it is? I don't. It's not good enough for the ambition that it has.
The ambition is great in the mind to be spoken about. Yeah. It's just not ever going to come from paper.
Yeah, and it's like it's like when he gets shot in the head and then he's got the power of friendship. Fucking takes the bandages off or whatever.
So he takes the bandages off and it's the all-in Punjab music that starts playing. It's like I hated it. I love the scene when he's talking to him. He's like, yes, go back to
to be fair, that's fantastic. That's unbelievable.
I also love the one where they're at the skyscraper and it's like romantic and they're walking along the kind of walkway thing. And then when he's looking through the glass and he's seeing all the futures and possibilities. But yeah,
that was it. I feel like too much was going on, and I just didn't get it. I was like, you're throwing too much at me for me to actually fucking take it in.
Stoned or on something, watching it, you'd be like, yeah,
fucking that's great.
Alright, but nah.
Box top 4.
Two words, not for me.
I just watched Moonwalker. Have you saw it before?
The Michael Jackson film.
Have you saw it?
Yeah.
No,
that's my dream. What time are we at now?
That's 1:15. Right, let's bring this bitch home.
And that's done. There's no way you're cutting all that out. We'll bring it. Fucking good shit.
We'll bring it home as we.
Don't cut that. If you cut, I'm gone. Use a black. Please fuck off.
Just leave. I'll take up the road now.
He's got to go.
He's got to walk.
He's got to get to fuck.
What's rest we've got to speak about? What else is there?
I don't know. I think we say we'll leave the Lanterns chat for when it's all done.
I don't think there's anything else coming out anytime soon. Or
we'll do a more Doomsday heavy one at the time. But
we'll probably do when the trailer comes or the reaction or something like that.
Yeah. So, closing thoughts with the big bad 2026 in comic movies. How are we feeling?
I just think there's optimism. From where we spoke about 3 weeks ago in the other episode, just with everything now. I just think it's going to be one of the best years of cinema in general. And it started so fucking strong. It takes normally months. You get the pure dross at this time. But remember when Sinners came out near this point, or March or something, and that almost changed the shift in a way.
And it's something I mentioned that last episode as well, of like the
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago, like how it took me a while to see Obsession with like the tickets not being able to actually get a seat in a screen.
As shit as it is,
it's so good. It's really annoying to see at the time, but then when you actually take a step back, it's brilliant. And I do think, as much as superhero movies are for the most part going to make a decent bit of money, and there's always going to be filled seats in them.
Just they're learning from their mistakes.
I think we're in a place now where they're getting interesting again, narratively. And I mean, I'll still go see them because, much like Sean Lively, I like the biggest, newest content. But I am excited to see where everything goes.
I think the summer's looking really good. Like from the beginning, like maybe even May to then the end of July, and then we're going into.
This is it. Like now, we're getting the tasty part. Like
that's what I feel like. Basically, all my weekends from now till the end of July is all going to be going to cinema.
My life is like how many days until I'm going to see this. This.
Countdown to the release dates.
Like, and then
so concurrent now.
When you've got Disclosure Day just coming, like I've been waiting since when it was called The Dish, and it was fucking
Untitled Steven Spielberg movie.
And then see when I heard it was The Dish, I was like, oh fuck yeah. Did you, last thing, did you hear John Williams' first song of the soundtrack?
I saw the trailer, but is that...
He released it on Spotify.
I've not listened to it yet.
You need to hear it. It is tearjerker and cult jerker.
Is that the one that's in the newest trailer that's...
No.
It's
wait to hear this. It's like, it feels like a accumulation of like every like sci-fi film he's made, like all concocted in one film. And this first song,
it's been getting a lot of comparisons to like E.T. and then it's Close Encounters.
It's close to like Harry Potter, E.T., Close Encounters all in one, and this one song. It's stunning.
Can't wait, man.
Yeah, I'm very excited for it.
30 films they did each one.
Yeah. Many Oscar noms has he got? 50
odd? 18?
That's what I'm saying. I think we can say
40? Probably.
4.
Easy.
No, I think he's only got about 26 nominations.
Oh, fuck, only.
John.
But that's what we said in like one of the last episodes when we spoke about Disclosure Day. It's not something like I knew it was coming. It's not something that was like super on my radar until it just was.
Was for me.
You ain't that abundantly.
John Williams is a total of 54 Academy nominations.
Walt Disney's
what's the
105 or
something like that. He's got 49 nominations for Best Original Score.
What's his win rate?
He's won 5. So he's got like a 10% win rate. Less than 10% win rate. Oh, no, sorry, just over 10%.
Who's got second most?
Well, after Williams. For what? Score? Best.
Let me think.
Mary Silvergoat.
Wins?
No, like nominations.
Oh, nominations. But he said wins. 5.
Well, even for either nomination.
Williams only has... Hans Zimmer's only got 2.
Yeah.
What did you say, Lion King and something else?
So John Williams has got 54 total nominations with 5 wins. Alfred Newman's got 45 nominations with 9 wins.
9 Oscar wins Newman's got?
Yeah.
So that's what...
What? No chance.
That's what it says.
Newman's got 9 Oscar wins.
Alfred Newman, 45 total nominations.
But is it score or like original song as well that's included?
Score wins, 9 wins out of 45.
What?
John Williams 5. Then Johnny Green at 4. Andre Previn at 4 and Maurice Jarre at 4.
Johnny Greenwood?
No, Johnny Green.
Alright. Oh well. Well, that was a good episode there.
Yeah, it was a great episode. We never got sidetracked at any point ever.
No.
I don't think it was the most enjoyable episode.
I think for you,
for us, it's the most enjoyable episode.
I've had the most fun.
I had a great time.
I had a fucking great time.
I don't think I laughed much in this episode.
No, not at all. I don't think I cried at all.
No. There'll be 2 cuts to this.
I'm going to wake up in the morning and be like, fuck, it's Sunday, I need to do the podcast. And I'm like, this was all a dream. They're like, no, it wasn't.
If this gets 10 likes, we'll release the Patrick Loughrey cut.
If this gets 1,000 likes, we'll release the episode that you can actually watch.
I think it's 1 like.
I'll
find Patrick Loughrey and get one in the next episode.
On the next episode, we're doing a TikTok live and we'll be on the hunt for Patrick Loughrey.
Oh, Louding Hunters.
Right, fuck. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching to the three of us who've watched it back and made it this far. Next time.